The game is afoot. What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primal scream escaped from my mouth.
Danganronpa.
Oh dear God. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out from the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand, most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Blood loss. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? Kill her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head... Hey, I heard screaming! Did something... Ah! Chihiro! The hell? What's this? A body has been discovered! What the hell was that? Oh, that's right, you were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone else know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement that Chihiro really is dead. Yeah. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn! I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim? Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of being alive. Ah! Shut up. Okay, speak to Kyoko. Guess I can't speak to anyone. I have to investigate. Wait, look at that wall. Are these letters on the wall? Oh. So I'm here to look at that first. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't that kind of sound familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. The real? What are you saying, Genocide Jack is here in the school? There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! He knows pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Why? Gadunk. She fainted? That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As if she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. What is up with that tongue? Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just shocked, you know? It happens, right? There's only one. Toko, are you okay? What is up with that tongue? I'm fine. It's not a dead body. Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world had a front and a back, a soft ending and a bottom, a spear of truth and a web of life. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stuff is all gone. It's just been replaced by a list. What's a good thing, right? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem to be strangely vacant. Not fine, you're anything but fine. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but can someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help? She totally ignored me! Very well, you take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? But hold on a sec. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize. There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma? Right as rain! I've never heard that saying before. Right as rain? What the hell? I don't think anyone has ever said that in my lifetime. Anyway. But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us. Another one of us. Hold on. Sorry, I'm tired. Another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry! Stop monologuing. Give us what you came for. Came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum! Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having disrespect to all of our other friends? I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? Nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple How can you say stuff like that? You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What? Do you want to die? I wanna die. I wanna die. I can't sing from this off. Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead, you're a waste of space. A dead body is an object? Chihiro wasn't an object! Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya! Everyone, stop bickering. Listen. There's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko? If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. Hold on. Is that your worry? You don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would all be over, right? In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility. Oh, puns. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Celeste is starting to sound a bit suspicious. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up! Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Next, I'm gonna get dropped off. We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation toot sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First off, I better check what the Monokuma files to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Hold on. Huh? Did you need something from me? Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. So I got a notification on something, I had to check what it was. Solved. No, I just... You've seen I have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Bayaki on this one. Okay, let's have a look. First off, I want to take notice of that poster. The poster has got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. Hold on. The thing I find suspicious is that that poster was in the boys' locker room, and it was over here. Over where my reticle is. Over, like, to the far. It wasn't right over here, and it wasn't, and why would you have something like that in the girls' locker room? There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and There is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. A Monokuma final said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean that this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. This one hell of a weird way to kill someone. But probably effective, definitely. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. The more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he didn't. Is that what you're trying to say? I wonder about that. Let's have a speak with Sakura. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here but on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? You know, or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came into exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come along. Or alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she could not do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have to come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Talk to Kyoko. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust? Fucking mom, though. You had a real complex about being weak. You hear Chihiro talk about, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which, I guess explains the trip down here. But, did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Because of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect in this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? The gun? Maybe the gun was used to... No, yeah. Why would the gun be used as the weapon? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Camera? A surveillance camera? Even as Chihiro is being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with it. Oh, a coin. Oh yeah, the thing. The ebook scanner. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
Nanda.
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
So,
It seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up? Well, it's about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct? Correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. And such the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I'd expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you've managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things! Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Bayaki and get your shit together. Or else I charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. What's that cabinet over there? We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? That right there, whatever that is. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So I finally found them. Huh? Did you know they were here by Akia? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to a mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it for yourself. I immediately turned to one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? That would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Well, according to the execution title, it was, 1,000. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it won't break, it won't frickin' break. It can withstand up to tens of tons of pressure, and it's waterproof to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I wouldn't want to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. Maybe someone else has Leon's handbook. Like, someone else is using Leon's handbook. And they accidentally broke theirs, went to here, and took Leon's. But the question is, who did that? What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on. Like I said, what if that's not Leon's, but someone is using Leon's? Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Hold on, there's still anything more. What do you mean by that, Bayashi? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. There's no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it can be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could that really be could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. It's you, Tagami! No, it's probably not. It's probably not, I'm just saying it probably isn't. He doesn't really strike me as the serial killer type. Aside from his, very ominous remarks. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. What's that something? And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah, hey you two. Big trouble. Need your help. We're busy and leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! What the hell's going on? This is a serious emergency! Please, please, you gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hina? An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What she would do by Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose that we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina. It looks like she's headed to the dorm, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Oh, what awaits us in Toko's room? Where's the room again? Oh yeah, right here. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? You guys are too slow! I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lie down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Okay, let's try doing that. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What?
いや、朝比奈さんが心配してて、福川さんが閉じこもってるって。
God, that's creepy. Like, the way she's shaking, that's kind of creepy. Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room. Leave me alone.
さ、とりあえず一度ドアを開けてくれない？
Yeah, sure thing, but could you open up just for a second? What? Allow it. Huh? Hold on. Yeah, people trying to call me in the middle of my recording sessions, what the hell? Anyway. I won't let Genocide Jack have control! Oh. I'm just gonna make this a guess right here. Genocide Jack is like a split personality to Toko. So this is like a case of split personality identity disorder things. This is like Fight Club. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? Well, to me it makes a bit of sense. I mean, come on. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Right? Come on. No one agree with me? Anyone? No one? Okay. I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her own door? Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Kyoko is so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yes, and he's standing right here. Hey Byakuya, you think you can ask her to come out of her room, I mean? Sure, whatever. Huh? You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments... Leave me alone! You're all so annoying! Ah! Bakula! It's Byakuya. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. Yeah, I think that Genocide Jack is a second personality to Toko. It's like way too obvious. And with that, the door slammed shut.